welcome to Nasdaq Social Bell. I'm Brad.
And I'm Josh, and today we are joined by two very special guests from American Airlines, Whitney Starling and Aaron Wolf. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
I feel like the airline industry is one of the hardest industries to do social engagement with. How do you guys keep up with the volume of comments and customer, love, complaints, everything across the gamut? What do you guys do to keep up?
So the social team at American is kind of split into three different teams. We have the social engagement team, which is made up of Aaron and I and a few others back in the office. And we're responsible for working with the different business units at American. So you can imagine there's many. There's fleet, marketing, cargo, and we've kind of decided which ones are the most important and have the content that is most relevant to our audience. So we work with the different business units and determine what we can share on social, how we can support them, and we engage with them with our customers that way. We also have the social customer service team, and they're responsible for most of the tweets you see coming in where people are asking questions and need help and assistance, and they're there 24/7 to help our customers. And we have a proprietary tool that we've developed that helps them manage all of the content, all of the volume that we're seeing. I think it's about, in the first quarter of this year, we saw 280,000 tweets incoming, and we sent about almost 90,000 out, and that doesn't include our direct messages, which are much more time intensive. So we've got some tools and a team 24/7 to manage that. We try to respond to everyone within 15 minutes, because obviously if you're traveling, you're stressed, you're in a hurry, so we try to get to them as soon as we can. And then we also have a part of our team that's responsible for insights and analytics. So they help us to take a holistic view of our content that we pushed out, but also what we saw coming in that month, and take a look and just see what we can do better, how we can improve, and to get a real view of, a comprehensive view of what social looks like for us each month and sometimes weekly. We have lots of reports that we see from them.
We don't want to be the corporation that is giving you that cookie cutter response. We want to tailor it to you, to your issue. We actually want to have fun with you. We have customers all the time who will send us jokes. They're waiting in the airport, and our customer service team is great at building that banter. Yep. For us, it's all about building a relationship. We want that customer to come to us because they have a customer service issue, and then they follow American Airlines, and then we get to tell that story to them. Or vice versa, they come to us because they want to hear our story, and then we can help them with that customer service issue. So for us, it's all about relationships.
Whitney, can you tell us about what you're doing on the employee front to get them more social and really weave them into some of the conversation?
Sure. So we've worked really closely with a lot of different teams at the company to identify some of our employees that have great stories, and we've branded it with the hashtag AA team, because we really are one big team. And although we have the operation, we have corporate, we're spread around the world. So we'll take stories from our employees. For instance, with the Dreamliner, we had a story from our pilots and some from our flight attendants about the plane, instead of your usual marketing message that is just talking about the plane. We've had stories during Breast Cancer Awareness Month from women in our company that have had breast cancer or have relatives that have had it, and they just talked about how it affected them. And we feel like that is a great way to tell our story, because we are an airline, we're not perfect, and it can be challenging to travel, and you have issues with it. And we feel if we can show our human face and let everyone know we are 100,000 employees working really hard to meet your travel expectations, that will give us a human face and make our brand something that our customers and passengers can relate to, which at the end of the day is what we want. We want to have a relationship with our customers, and the best way to do that is to have different people make that relationship with you.
Here at Nasdaq, we love celebrating diversity, and I think you guys did something very special for Pride Month by changing your Facebook and Twitter logos to the rainbow American Airlines logo. Can you tell us a little bit about how you planned that out, and certainly, the critical reception that it received, especially with that glowing article recently in BuzzFeed?
Yeah, of course. So at American, we are huge in diversity, so for all of our employees and for all different groups. As the social media team, as it was Pride Month, and I think the LGBT community has been in the news so much lately, we really wanted to try to do something special, but also something simple. So we just changed our profile photos. I think in the grand scheme of things, we didn't realize the huge impact that it was going to have. It really is getting coverage, and people are noticing it. From an employee standpoint, we had those employees that loved it, and we're so excited and proud to work for American Airlines. And of course, we had those employees who weren't so happy about it. But we just let all of those employees know that we, as a company, were standing for a diversity and equality for everyone. from a customer perspective, we kind of got the same feedback as well. And we, once again, kind of gave them that same, we are supporting equality for this community and all communities. And it's Pride Month, and this is why we're doing that. And just letting them know that we do things for other groups as well. So we have a huge military interest. We have a huge Women's Month and breast cancer interest. And we really do try to do things surrounding those communities.
So what model is this that we've got here? We had some fun putting this together earlier.
This is your 777-300ER.
Okay.
It's a wonderful aircraft, our flagship aircraft, and it's beautiful. My personal favorite.
Yeah.
It's 3 classes. It's got first, business, and main cabin, and it currently flies, and it's international, so it flies like London Heathrow from Dallas and New York. So.
Well, we will give it a very special home here at Nasdaq, I promise.
Wonderful.
We hope so.
Whitney and Aaron, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
on
you.
Social Bell. We really
Thank you.
appreciate it. And from all of us at Social Bell, make sure you follow American Airlines.
Yes, please do.